Welcome into the T-Mobile Fiber broadcast desk here from the Brooks Center, where the Omaha Mavericks spoiled the St. Cloud State Huskies. Returned to the Brooks Center for the first time in 4 weeks as the Mavericks picked up the overtime victory 4-3. A pair of goals for Tyson Gross for the Huskies, a pair of goals for Zach Erdahl and the Mavericks. But ultimately, Omaha comes out on top in this one on Sam Stang's overtime winner. We'll take a look now at the highlights from tonight, and there were plenty. Starting things off in the first period, a chance for Jimmy Glenn. He fanned on the shot but got just enough of it to float one over the shoulder of James Gray into the back of the net. Jimmy Glenn's first period goal will put Omaha on the board first and give them the 1-0 lead. He got just enough to put that one into the top shelf. You got to be good to be lucky and lucky to be good. Ethan Aucoin gets a chance and a rebound followed up by Adam Ingram. Simon Lacozy able to hold his ground in the blue paint and make the stop. A pass across. Looking there was Chase LaPinta on the backdoor feed, but pushing it just wide of the post was Cam Mitchell as he was wide open in the slot. A chance for the Huskies on the power play late in the first period. A tip from Mason Salquist right on goal. Simon Latkozy able to fight through traffic and make a blocker save to deny Salquist of the opportunity. Heading to the second period, it was still a 1-0 lead, but that wouldn't last long. Warren Clark gets his first collegiate goal as he's able to beat Latkozy over the shoulder. A great feed from Werner Miettinen, who took the puck all the way from his own blue line around the net, gets it back to Clark, who gets on the board and ties things up. That lead wouldn't last, though, as the Mavericks came right back out front. Zach Erdahl bangs home a rebound after James Gray made a great first save. Erdahl following up, sticking with it, and burying the second attempt home to put the Mavericks back in front. Tyson Gross, a steal at the blue line, walking right in and rips one home top shelf. A beautiful shot from Gross. That would tie things up at 2 as he picked his spot and put it just over the shoulder of Latkozy. Top shelf, in and out of the back of the net. A beautiful release from Gross, and he wouldn't be done there as Ethan Aucoin forces one behind the net, throws it back out front. Gross gets his second goal of the hockey game late in that second period with under a minute remaining. A multi-goal game for Gross, his first career multi-goal game. And that's where we'd stand heading to the third period. 3-2 Huskies, but 22 seconds into the period, a pass across. Zach Erdahl buries it into the back of the net on the pass from Brock Bremer. And that would tie things up at 3 just into the third period. Beautiful feed through traffic there by Bremer. And Erdahl able to sneak in past the coverage of Josh Litke to the back post and taps it past James Gray. Mavericks trying to go ahead for the go-ahead goal. Harrison Israel's a diving poke check on net, and that was turned aside there by James Gray as he's able to get across and make the stop. Israel's diving to the front of the net, just able to get a stick on it in 60 minutes. Not enough in this one. We had bonus hockey, but it ended well for the Mavericks as Sam Stang gets his 7th goal of the season and gives Omaha the extra conference point in this one, a 4-3 victory. Sam Stang, his team-leading 7th goal of the season. It comes in overtime after the Huskies had a chance. At the other end, Simon Latkozy was solid all night long. Our final game stats, shots on goal, 34-29 for the Huskies as they outshoot the Mavericks, but ultimately cannot get enough past Simon Latkozy. Shot attempts, 52-50 for St. Cloud. Neither team had any luck on the power play throughout the evening. The Mavericks a couple chances in that third period, but the St. Cloud penalty kill stayed strong throughout the night. On the other end, the Huskies could not manage anything on the power play. Block shots, 8-7 in favor of the Huskies, and faceoffs won. A narrow lead for St. Cloud, 34-33. This game even in just about every category. It very well reflected what we saw on the ice, a back-and-forth battle between these two teams, and they will do it again tomorrow night here from the Brooks Center as we will get the rematch of this NCHC battle. Some big points on the line, but tonight it was the Mavericks picking up the second conference point, 4-3 in overtime on the Sam Stang OT winner. Tomorrow's game, 6 o'clock p.m. pregame coverage, a 6:07 puck drop, and we'll have that for you here on Fox 9+. For tonight, and Jim and Gino and all our Husky Productions crew, I'm Noah Grant. Thanks for joining us here on Fox 9+.